Good morning, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus tarot. I am going to use the Witch's Tarot for this particular reading. I decided yesterday to pull all my favourite decks out, so I'm reading from all my favourites today. Again, these ones have got quite chipped around the edges, that's why it sort of hurts me. And I put them away thinking I can't use them anymore because they're hurt, but I forget sometimes it's just as easy to replace. But you do get attached to your decks. So my three favourite decks are the Modern Spellcasters Tarot, this one, and the Gilded Tarot Royale, although I do have a real penchant for the Wizard's Tarot. Alright, let's have a look where this one is taking us. You will know this one because everybody was using it at one stage. Let's see where we're going on the bonus ride. Oh, that was a funny little split. Very different. Okay, so we have the High Priestess coming out. She made a little bit of an appearance also in the What's Cracking reading. The High Priestess talks about your inner knowing, your intuition. She also keeps things secret from you. A little bit different to the Moon, where it's sort of more buried emotions. The High Priestess sort of implies that sometimes you can't know what is going to happen at this time. So if you ask a question and get the High Priestess, it's sort of like it has been undecided, or we don't want to let you know yet what's going on. So depends on how she falls in a deck will give me an idea of what she is talking to me about. But for the most part, when I see this card, I feel like it's a real need for you to tune into your intuition at the moment. If there's a real need for you to trust and have faith. If you're feeling it, something is going on and something is happening, you just have to trust. Oh my goodness, can I tell you, this is before in the What's Cracking reading, we had the Magician and then I think the Nine of Pentacles, maybe not, but it feels like the same energy here. Feels like the same energy here. I feel like the High Priestess is telling you here to just trust your intuition, but also to be working on you. You know, I talk about this a lot in readings. We're being really encouraged by the universe not to put our focus on other people. That's codependent energy. So if you're feeling an attachment to somebody, or you feel, you know, that somebody you want or want to be with is a very strong energy, or it's pulling you to that person, then that is the codependency, and that is what we're supposed to be working through at the moment, is that codependent energy, that need for someone else to complete us, or the need for someone else to bring us happiness. And we're being asked here to invest in ourselves and find ourselves, because that is where our truth lies. Once we find that, then we can move back to what we want in our life then, because our cup would be full. And I feel like here you are being really asked, there's the Hanged Man too. You're getting a lot of repeat cards here. So I feel this is very much a repeat reading. The Hanged Man is about looking at things from a different perspective. And in this particular deck, he is not wearing a shroud. I feel that this reading may sort of be taking us one step further and saying, if you've done the work that you were meant to do here, and you have trusted that you are manifesting what you want and seeing things from a different perspective. Well, I feel like I had a little bit of an epiphany moment there. Because sometimes we get really fixated on things and we forget what we're supposed to be doing, or we forget what's deep within us. I'm going to get into that a bit further because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me at the moment. Alright, so we have the Nine of Wands coming through. My goodness, I'm really drawn to the sun rising, and I can almost see the sun rising in this card. Something is coming here. Something is coming towards you, and I feel like with the High Priestess here, you are being asked to trust your intuition, to trust the process, I want to say. If you have been investing in yourself, working for your higher good, understanding who you are, doing the work on yourself to clear yourself of those ego energies that have been pulling you back, those ego energies around some of the emotions that do not serve you here. If you have been working on all of those things, and now you're seeing the world from a different perspective because you are standing in your truth, so you no longer see things from the ego perspective, you're seeing things from your spiritual perspective, then something here is about to change. Now the Nine of Wands is a repeating a pattern. It's doing the same thing over and over again, but just feeling the pain till you get to the Nine of Wands and you become defensive and you become overly focused on what has gone wrong rather than what can go right. This is why this cycle needs to be finished out. I almost feel here that, yeah, okay, Queen of Pentacles energy, very, very beautiful. So there is a really strong indication here that you are moving to a more stable place, you are understanding yourself more, you are vibrating at a higher level, and you are bringing things towards you that you have been wanting. Look at the Queen of Swords behind that. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, okay, look at this. You know, I always say that the Empress is the culmination of the four queens. Now, whether you're male or female, this is relevant. It's your feminine energy. The Queen of Cups is an energy of love. She is the person that does the nurturing, the intuitive. She's very loving. The Queen of Swords is an energy of being logical, focused, clear, understanding the more practical aspects of the world. The Queen of Pentacles is really based in your financial resources. She has money, but she's a nurturer, and she's very often representative of the mother or the wife figure, although I see the Queen of Cups more as the mother figure. But what is missing here is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is the person who, she owns the power. She knows how to move forward with passion and drive. She's a leader. And she's the only queen missing here. So what that says to me here is that when all four queens come together, you move into the Empress energy. And you're missing at the moment the Queen of Wands, which means that you're not understanding how much power you have in your own life. You have all the other attributes. You're singing beautifully with the choir here, but you're yet to find the leader within you. And that may be what's blocking you at the moment, is you're not understanding the power of the Queen of Wands. She is the person who goes after what she wants. She knows what she wants. She has a clear direction. She's passionate. She's driven. She feels attractive. She's confident. She's all of those things. And she's missing from these four queens. So I feel here that you are starting to understand that you have got it together, but you are being blocked by not seeing your own power. That's what I see here. I see some sort of representation of all these things in front of you, behind you, with you, within you. But I see you missing your Queen of Wands. Let's have a look what's going on. Wow, we have the King of Wands coming through. Okay, so what that says to me here, if you're trying to bring yourself into union with someone, you're not quite in the energy you need to be in, because the King of Wands obviously is the counterpart to the Queen of Wands. I feel like you could be dealing with a Leo, Sag or Aries here, or someone who has those dominant placements. It's funny because he often represents Aries, but I always think he's got so much Leo on this card that I don't understand why he doesn't represent the sign of Leo. I'm looking at the Celtic design at the top of his. I'd love to know what that's all about. If anybody does know, let me know. But it's calling to me here, and I'm not really sure why. I may have to look into it later. The King of Wands is a person who, he is the top of the game. This is not being the queen. This is moving into your masculine energy. This is about you really taking charge. And this is the card of leadership. So this is very much, so maybe you're going to even skip the queen and move straight into this king energy. Maybe you're going to put those queens together. You're going to become the empress. Maybe you're going to become the emperor. But whatever I see here, it's like you're leading the army here. All right, let's see where we're going. Okie dokie, we have the Seven of Wands coming through again with repeating cards here. The Hermit, wow, and the Two of Cups. The Hermit card is a card that talks about taking time to go inside to really understand who you are. And it's imperative to be able to understand how to live your truth, how to see behind the person that you've created to show to the world rather than the true person that you are. The Seven of Wands is a card of defending yourself. It's the card of standing up for what you believe in. And the Two of Cups is a card of two people coming together who are soulmates or moving together in union because they see eye to eye. I feel like here, let me put another card down here, Temperance again. I feel like here that it's like for some of you here, this is about not fighting against or not fighting for what you want, but trusting that it's going to come towards you. There's just this way of seeing the world differently. This is very Hanged Man energy. It's about you understanding that you don't have to fight for something. You don't have to prove your worth. You don't have to tell someone your value. They are all things that you can show on your own here with this King of Wands. So it's like just giving up the fight and trusting and moving towards your objective, but in a way that is true to who you are. Four of Wands coming through. Okay, Five of Swords here. I feel that you're moving away from some sort of energy that's holding you back. There's this energy here that you've been fighting for something or fighting against something or trying to make something happen rather than trusting it will. And that may be for some of you your block. This need for control, this need to make things happen, may be the block that you've been experiencing. It also may be focusing too much on the outcome of something rather than the journey. Getting into the energy of desire rather than letting things unfold in a natural way. And understanding that fighting for something is lowering your vibration and not allowing you to move into the stability of the Four of Wands through vibrating at a different level. Or let me just grab another card. All right, so we have the World card here. Oh, wow. Okay. There's a block here. And I know somebody said to me before they don't understand what their blocks are. Some of us don't. Some of these blocks are buried deep within us, and they're mostly around us understanding our own personal power, our own Queen of Wands. And I feel like this is about understanding your personal power, not needing to fight for what you want, but understanding that if you want it, it will come to you in its own due time with the Temperance card here. All you have to do is go inside and really work on the person you are to raise that vibration to bring to you what you want to have. But I feel like here that the block is for some people is that they're trying to control it. They're trying to fight for something here that they don't have to fight for it. You don't have to fight for it. It's already yours. It's already yours. All you've got to do is invest in yourself. Invest in yourself and understand that what you want will come to you in its own time, but you don't have to fight to get it. You just have to trust your own energy, trust in your higher self, trust in what you were given when you were born, not what you believe to be true now. Six of Pentacles, that's how you co-create with the universe. You co-create with the universe through giving up giving up what you believe that you want, giving up what you see that you want, and just allowing. So looking at something and going, that's what I want, and then just leaving it with the universe to provide. I feel like there's a real sense of control in this energy that's not serving here. It's almost like this Seven of Wands is out of place in this reading. The Five of Wands tells me you've got to leave this energy behind. It's not serving you here. All right, and then we have the shadow side, of course we do. So this is something that you've always believed to be a certain way. This is why the Hanged Man is coming through, because you need to see this from a different perspective. You're trying to control an energy that can't be controlled. You may be trying to control some sort of outcome that may not be ready to outcome. Let's have a look. All right, so we have here the High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like very strongly here the universe is saying you do not know the outcome. You're not meant to know the outcome. You're not meant to know which way you're going to go. You just need to invest in yourself and trust that you will get to where you need to be. You don't have to fight for it. You just have to invest in yourself. You don't have to question it. You don't have to think about it. You just need to trust that you can do this. You just have to see things from a different perspective. You do not have to fight for it. Just get into this beautiful energy of the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Cups. This beautiful balance here. This energy of being all of the queens, which is the Empress energy. So you need to step into your Empress energy. You need to understand that you can birth something if you want it by just being who you are. You don't need to be any more than that. So for some of you, this is about you channeling your Queen of Wands energy. So maybe it's a good idea to understand what the Queen of Wands represents, because it might help you to understand what you're missing and what your blocks are here. Maybe you're not understanding your personal power, you don't have belief in yourself, you don't think you're attractive, you don't think you can have what you want. Maybe you don't believe any of those things. And that's what you need to believe in. You've got to believe in yourself here. Beautiful energy, beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, let's just have a look at the shadow side, because obviously this is something that you have created over your lifetime within your shadow side here. You have somebody here who's coming in with some sort of offer here. I have the King of Cups coming through here. Somebody who is rushing in with some sort of truth for you and an offer of love. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but Pisces energy represented here. This person has some sort of truth to deliver to you. I feel like if this isn't a water sign, it's somebody who's very much in love with you here. And I feel like the universe is saying to you here, you're creating this by just being true to yourself and trusting that you have it. Now, it's really funny because I can hear people out there going, yeah, I don't think that's me that you're talking about. Well, I'm sorry, it is. You all have it within you, but you've hidden it away here. You've hidden it away underneath your ego. And you are chained to this version of yourself that isn't true. It's an illusion, what you think about yourself. Because the truth is you are the Queen of Wands. So let me just, for the sake of this, wow, even the cards on the bottom are beautiful, beautiful energies. But I've got to say the moon is here. There's something about to be revealed to you. And I feel like somebody is coming in to help you see something that you haven't seen before. Wow. There's a victory, the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, and the Strength card here. So there's definitely this energy here of you learning how to become yourself, how to step into your own self. There's a clearing of the shadow, and the Tower is here to say that some idea of the way you think about yourself is not how it is. All right, I've got a card hiding away from me here, which is quite interesting. Oh, there she is. That is Empress energy. This is a person who can create from nothing. She just believes in herself. She knows she can. She's in tune with her surroundings. She's very, very much in tune with nature. She can birth something new. But she trusts in herself because she has all of the energy of the four queens. And that's the Queen of Wands. So I feel like somehow or another your blockage is here, not believing in yourself or not believing you can. That's where the blockage lies. All right, let's get an oracle card to see what Spirit has to say to you here. Oh, there it is, the Seer. All right, I love this card. Number 9 again. We've had 9s all week. The Seer. The Seer represents the capacity to reach beyond the obvious details of life into the hidden realms where information is available to those with the discernment to perceive it. This symbol represents psychic perception, intuition, and the capacity to know something without prior exposure. The Seer knows truth, always seeks truth beyond all else, and sees reality as it is, truly without judgment. The Seer can read between the lines and understand what is not being said. He represents the power of clarity and being able to recognize patterns. The Seer invites you to trust your intuition and follow it as it leads you forward. You may feel lost when it appears that your hunch is taking you in circles or even through a maze, but the hidden realms don't follow the rules of a two-dimensional map. Trust your gut and allow your perception of the circumstances to widen to include the nuances and subtle cues that you normally miss if you take things at face value. The Seer has gifted you with his magic. You're exactly where you're supposed to be and your vision is clear. Now I'm going to read the last bit, which is the medicine here, because I feel like it may help some of you to understand this. The Seer has arrived now to challenge you to get out of denial and begin telling yourself the truth about your situation. This is about removing that shroud, that mask. Wishful thinking will not make what you desire happen when you are refusing to see things as they are. The truth may hurt, but it will set you free to claim the bounty that is waiting for you to notice it. This is a moment of true power. The Seer offers you his medicine. When you are ready, surrender your vision to Spirit and ask to be shown the truth, no matter the price. Once you do so, your eyes will open and you will receive a powerful gift. Didn't that really put the cream on the reading? Have a great weekend.